Previously on the Goat Mommy podcast.
I love how we have both of the Allirs already, and we don't have Mel.
Corrin.
Get him out of here!
Wow, yeah, you're right. That's a choice.
Clickety clack down the track. We're back with another Goat Mommy podcast, and today I believe we have a legendary banner.
Oh.
And I think I saw the PM1 post where he was saying it should be a green fire.
Green fire. Oh,
Green
okay.
fire.
So yeah, you'd done like a short list of possible guesses, right?
Yeah, I had seen some people thinking maybe Mailshez like as a green dagger.
Yeah.
I personally think it's either gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be Diamant with an axe.
Oh, I liked
that would
that
be very
idea.
silly.
I thought it was fun. I liked it.
Yeah, because like I had him as a sword and axe user primarily, but I think when he's a legendary, I think he's gonna be sword.
Cop out.
And we still haven't gotten male Corrin.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And I feel like with them doing fewer legendaries and then cycling in popular characters as emblems now,
Yeah.
maybe it's time.
Maybe they still they have other Fate siblings too. They could choose from, right? Like
I don't
still...
think that they would be green though, because
Oh,
we've got
okay.
Takumi.
Yeah.
We've got
He
Leo.
could be a green bow.
I mean, Leo.
He could be a green bow.
Yeah.
He could.
Anyone
You never know.
could be
Maybe.
green.
And then the little girls. So.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. I mean,
Maybe.
Last time we got a
Should
Fire
be little
Fates
girls.
Mythic, they were busted as hell for a while.
Oh, wait,
Frickin'
was she
Hinoka.
fire? Or whoa! I forgot about that.
And
Okay.
Camilla was water. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
but also green. Wow.
So now, are we gonna get
Yeah.
legendary Takumi and Elise, and they're gonna be insanely good?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, like another green one. All right, shall we find out?
Let's do it.
Okay, I'll count us
right.
down. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, meow, 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 meow,
Meow.
meow.
Oh, okay,
yep,
it is face.
it is
It is face.
Yeah.
All right, who is it? Who
Male
is it? Is
Corrin,
it?
let's
Oh my
go.
Oh, it is Male Corrin. Wow.
Alright.
There
That's
you go.
good. You know, this is the
Where's
best
his
part.
thigh window?
Well, yeah.
This is a better
He's got a
looking
bulge
mean-
going on though. Good for him.
Oh. Well.
God.
Oh my gosh.
I was
Oh
gonna-
God!
oh my
Dragon
God!
Shot is an essay. My God.
Hi,
This
Dragon
unit is an
Wall.
essay.
Ooh, indeed.
Inheritable dragon
Trigger
wall.
his special
Ooh.
over and over.
Over
my
and over.
I'm
Never
so
ends.
excited to have another
Special
dragon
spam?
skill that's
Yeah.
limited to legendary and mythic and emblems.
It's
Let's
their
go.
favorite thing to do, isn't it?
Take
I
that,
just want
Annikos.
fodder in the normal pool, please.
Yeah.
Why is it gotta be limited to legendary and mythic, like Lumera?
Because they want you to
Lumera-
spend money. That's
Yeah,
why.
because it's Lumera, male Allir, female Allir,
Yeah.
and freaking Corrin have like this inheritable dragon stuff, and I want it, but not enough to pull on this for fodder.
Well, they want you to have to.
I don't want to spend money on them.
Who else is green? I'm curious.
Faye. Askerd, not bad.
Okay.
Shez.
Oh, Allir is here.
Allir,
Okay.
that's a good share.
And then
Lucina.
Lucina. Huh.
That's a very good share.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
And then Emblem Marth is back.
Ooh, Ike.
All right, and Ike.
Nice.
Ike is
And
also
Emblem
back. I'm
Ike!
surprised Ike is back
Red
so
is
quick.
stacked?
Yeah.
That's really
Red
fast.
doing pretty good.
Weird.
Yeah, wow. Huh.
Red is stacked.
Weird.
Dang.
This is actually
Alright.
a pull for Emblem's banner.
Yeah, like honestly, like I feel like red is maybe better than green, Loki.
That is
Okay,
hilarious.
someone in Joel's server earlier today was like, what if they release someone and it's just a mid-legendary and they're stacking the emblems on this banner?
Oh.
Because it's gonna be so
For sure.
Oh my
for sure.
god. Wait, wow. The prophetic. Where's
Well,
that?
I
Yeah. Like
I don't
the-
know that his skills are mid, but I'm not personally a fan of male corn cob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
prefer
He has his
female
fans
corn
for
cob.
sure, but
Yeah.
She'll
His
probably-
design is not for me.
Yeah.
I liked his attack art though. Like
Yeah.
the attack art looks okay.
And he has
I'm not
been
fond of the.
Oh, go ahead. You can. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm not as fond of the like this basic standing pose myself, but
Yeah, the attack art's pretty cool.
I do feel like male Corrin is a case of each arc getting progressively better, so good for him on that front, I guess.
Yeah, definitely looks better than like his like base
First,
unit
yeah, his
game.
first one was really
For sure.
Yeah, styled his hair. It isn't going so whoosh.
Does he have a resplendent? He has
Not
one, right?
yet.
Yeah.
Right? Or he has. Never mind. Yeah.
I was gonna say he hasn't gotten the same kind of glow up that male Robin did.
Yeah.
But he has glowed up a little bit.
Oh, actually,
give him
no.
that.
It's a
I
pretty
like
decent
Pinnacle
glow
R,
up. I'm
so-
not gonna lie. It is pretty decent.
All right.
It's just like,
so,
comparatively, it's actually improved because male Robin is just a guy. Oh, Corrin was actually reprehensible. So,
Oh my god.
all things considered.
Wow, harsh. LOL. Alright, so do we have any takers on reading? I don't know, how do we want to split this up? Is one person want to do the weapon, one does the special, one does the new skill?
Oh my
Like,
god.
This is a lot here,
Well,
none of us
male Corrin
particularly
is the
care.
one
Who's
the
the
most
biggest
unique-
dragon fan in here? Let's see what
Gosh
they say.
dang it!
Yeah, shut up. Do your
All right.
Okay,
thing.
I'll read the essay. Oh, but he's Hoshido. Oh, man.
Yeah, I
Yes,
guess we added
yeah.
Yeah, a legendary
It's not
Corrin,
Nor.
female Corrin was Nor, right? Makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I forgot they split the box art that way, too.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, they did. They did.
This is the, like, the second Hoshido thing. Third, if you count, the Kanas this year.
Oh, yeah, that they've been.
Because the Fates banner with Azura was also Hoshido.
It was.
Anyway,
yeah.
Hoshido's Breath. Accelerate special trigger. Unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. At start of turn, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25% and unit's special cooldown count is at its maximum value, grant special cooldown count -1 to unit. Goodness gracious. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants bonus to units at Omni equal to the number of allies within 3 spaces of unit times 3 plus 5 max 14, reduces damage from foe's first attack by 7 during combat, and also, if foe's attack can trigger foe's special and unit's res is greater than or equal to foe's res plus 5, inflicts special cooldown count +1 on foe before foe's first attack during combat. Cannot exceed the maximum. If unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25% at the start of combat, and if unit's special cooldown count is at its maximum value after combat, grant special cooldown count -1 to unit after combat.
Okay.
And if foe's range equals 2, calculates damage using the lower of foe's defense or res.
So he's got
Yeah,
quite
wow.
a lot of good stuff in that kid. He's
Yeah,
got
so
AC.
he's got distant counter.
Yeah.
He's got, like, times pulse in there.
Yeah.
Or,
The flat 7 defense reduction.
yeah,
That's
the flat
nice.
7
And
damage
then
reduction.
A scowl effect as well, right? From with the res check.
Yeah.
And then another, like, there's like 2 different points where if it's at the maximum special cooldown count, it drops it by 1. And his special is only a 2 cooldown, and he has, like, already has accelerate special trigger, which means it's actually a 1 cooldown special.
Yep.
It's just
can
gonna,
trigger
it's
it
just
again
gonna
and
proc.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Over
like
and
they
over.
told us.
And it honestly, like, it's not hard to have allies, you know, a lot of allies near him, so it's like he's gonna be proccing the 14 to everything
Yeah, that's
pretty
true.
freaking consistently.
Most likely.
So,
I
yeah.
wonder if he'll be able to tank. Let's find out. Dragon Fang Shot. Boosts special damage by 40% of unit's res when special triggers.
Okay.
If unit's res is greater than foe's res, reduces damage from attacks during combat from AoE specials by percentage equal to 4 minus current special cooldown count value times the difference between stats.
Huh.
So max difference is 10. So what's
Is that
the
a
Oh,
flat
is that
10?
so
Is
it's a
it-
flat, it would be a flat
must be.
10 maximum that it could reduce. But, yeah.
No.
Or no.
It reduces damage from attacks during combat and from AoE by,
by
percentage.
Oh, percentage, I missed
equal,
that.
yeah.
Equals 4 minus the current special cooldown count value. So it's 4 minus 0 or 1
Yeah.
times
10. Up to 10?
The
10.
difference between
So
stats
up
up
to
to 10.
40%.
So maximum of 40%, yeah.
Oh my god.
And then if unit special is ready or unit special is triggered during combat, reduces percentage of foes non-special reduce damage by X% skills by 50%, so damage reduction piercing. And then after combat, if unit special is triggered, applies Divine Vein Water, which is new on target space, and on each space within 2 spaces of target space for 1 turn.
Okay.
So I think that's the same range that Stone has, right?
I think so, yeah.
And then it applies the following effects. Acts as difficult terrain for foes with range equals 2.
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
And then inflicts speed -5 on foe and reduces the percentage of non-special reduced damage by X% skills by 50% during combat.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
so there's
quite-
damage.
yeah.
It's like a damage reduction piercing vein.
Like, yeah, wow.
That's
all right.
interesting.
It
We
is
finally reached the
interesting.
point where we're stopping damage reduction piercing, which was trying to stop damage reduction, and now we're
We're going back into damage.
it
God,
never
it's
ends.
eternal.
The cycle.
And then speed res finish 4, which is
You know, yeah. Speed res
seen it
finish
before.
4.
It's high dragon.
and then high dragon wall, which should be inheritable. If a skill compares units res to a foes or allies res, treats units res as if granted by +5. I have the watch again thing stuck over.
Oh, do you
Inflict speed res -4 on foe.
during combat? If
During combat, okay.
Yeah, if
And then
units-
I can read the
okay,
rest.
Cool.
I was just like, I don't know what point at combat it inflicts speed res -4. And then if units res is greater than foes res, reduces damage from attacks during combat and from AoE specials by percentage equal to the difference between stats times 4, so max 40. So we're just
That's
reducing
so
all
much.
of the damage.
Yeah, truly.
And
Oh.
foes with range equals 2 cannot warp into warp bubble.
Within 4 spaces
Warp
of unit.
bubble,
Wow.
inheritable warp
Damn.
bubble.
Okay.
Inheritable warp bubble. Hello.
Yeah, that was quite the little
Oh.
addition to tack on there at the end.
Oh,
And also-
inheritable warp bubble.
Oh.
That's I think that's gonna be the big thing with male Corrin. And then he's got attack res.
Yeah.
But I think the inheritable warp bubble is going to
a
be
big,
something.
Yeah.
I think it's
Sure
going to
will
be something.
you're
Because, yeah. Well, okay, so warp meta is still
Big,
pretty
yeah.
big. I know it's still a big deal with summoner duels, but the fact that he applies difficult terrain and he also has warp bubble, I think is going to play an effect both in ether raids and in
Like
summoner
arenas.
duels.
Yeah.
As far as I know, I barely follow summoner duels. I just kind of hear it from other people. But I think a lot of people, like when Spring Mer came out, they were annoyed with warp bubble. Everyone hates Gatekeeper.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
I
interesting.
think that being inheritable will mess with some of the warping meta a little bit. I don't know how much it'll mess with it, but it's like a counter to things like Emerin and
yeah.
what just came out recently that warps a bunch too. I don't remember. Something with the spring units.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, the only caveat, although it's not that big a caveat since you're typically only worried about ranged units, is it's only ranged units, but yeah.
That is true. Yeah, the fact
Yeah.
that like melee units can still jump is interesting.
So Legendary Lencia gets
I'm-
to continue her reign of terror.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'm very curious as to whether he's gonna be able to tank though.
Yeah.
Even with all the damage reduction and the damage reduction piercing, like he's gonna hit pretty well, but I don't know how well he's gonna tank. Even though he's got some tankiness in there. And a
I'm
lot of
guessing
damage
he'll-
reduction, an AoE damage reduction.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
I'm curious to see him against Green, who's been driving me nuts, and I still see a lot of Soniki as well, the duo Soniki.
Yeah. Although she's red though, so that might be a little rougher.
Yeah.
But yeah, Green being blue, maybe he'll be all right. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
That's why
Although
they showed him taking out Kvasir and not one of the better red units.
LOL.
Yeah.
Can we see his defense actually? Because obviously he's gonna have great res. There's so many res checks built in there, but like, what do we think defense is looking like?
It'll probably be solid.
Like middle.
Yeah, like you look at Kvasir,
solid,
she's supposed to be doing 36, but she ends up doing 6.
Okay, so that's
special.
Quite a bit, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. I think he's got a lot going on in his kit, but I don't think I don't know, I just don't see him as like having one specific thing that he sells. Like he's like a jack of all trades, master of none. So he'll be good, but
on.
There's just so many insane units these days.
True.
Yeah, he feels like an advanced version of the New Year's stuff.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I'm just really frustrated with we've gotten a lot of legendary dragons in the last 6 months.
Yeah, it's kind of insane.
8 months.
Yeah, there have been a lot. Yeah.
I mean, I guess mythic too with Lumera. I keep thinking she's a legendary. She's a mythic, but
right.
Right? She's a light mythic.
They're all kind of blurred together at this point.
Yeah, because we've gotten Lumera.
We've had 3 Lumeras in like
Grand
6
Hero,
months.
Yeah, we've gotten Lumera, both the Alirs. We've gotten Corrin. I don't know. It just feels like a lot. And also, they have all of the fodder that I want, and I don't want to pull on them. So
yeah, the legendary banners are the most frustrating to pull on.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And then, I feel like we've just gotten a lot of dragon units lately, which I'm not super complaining about, because I like dragons, but I feel like there's not enough fodder in the normal pool that's been given out that's dragon specific. It's all been limited, so I'm like, but for why? How come?
Because they want you to spend money.
I don't want to! I don't want to!
They don't care what
But
you
they've been
want.
releasing,
Why do you think they're putting freaking Emblem characters on legendary mythic banners? Like, God. It's very clear to me that statistically their worst performing banners are mythic and legendary, so they're trying to stack it.
They fixed their normal banners, and now they're having to fix their legendary.
I'm still losing it over that pathetic, grovelly little, please, if you pull a second copy on the legendary heroes, we'll give you dragon flowers, please. That was the most, okay, so, these banners are really not selling well for you, and you are desperate. Thanks for making it clear.
Yeah.
And even just the existence of emblems and their mechanic of you can get +2 to your emblem skills if you can pull more. It's come on, guys.
Yeah, Lord. It's not subtle, not remotely.
Jeez.
God. All right. Well, I guess that does it for this one. So thanks so much for watching and hanging out, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Let us know if you're a fan of male Corrin. I'm really curious to see if there's anybody out there who is actually pumped for this. I'm sure there's a few. But yeah, I'm gonna skip.
Right. Bye.
Bye. Oh, I was wondering why it was so quiet.